Hello guys. These are the following 7 foods that can damage your memory issues. 1. Vegetable oils. Although they may appear to be healthy, safflower oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, and canola oil are all high in omega-6 fatty acids, a type of fat that, if consumed in excess, can be detrimental to your cognitive function. Omega-6 fatty acid benefits for the brain can be counteracted by eating too many omega-6 rich meals, those found in foods like salmon, sardines, and walnuts. The ideal ratio is probably lower than 4:1 omega-6 to omega-3. The majority of people who consume the typical American diet, which is abundant in foods high in omega-6, have a horrifying ratio of 20:1 or more. The memory will not like this. An analysis of 13 scientific papers found that when the ratio is too skewed in one direction, omega-6 fatty acid benefits for the brain can be counteracted by eating too many omega-6 rich meals, those found in foods like salmon, sardines, and walnuts. The ideal ratio is probably lower than 4:1 omega-6 to omega-3. The majority of people who consume the typical American diet, which is abundant in foods high in omega-6, have a horrifying ratio of 20:1 or more. The memory will not like this. An elevated risk of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease is linked to a ratio that is too skewed in favor of omega-6, according to an analysis of 13 research studies. 2. Sodas and energy drinks. The rapid boost that sodas and energy drinks promise may really be fueling your forgetfulness. According to a 2013 study, sugary drinks have been linked to diabetes, which raises the risk of Alzheimer's disease. New research relating aberrant insulin levels to Alzheimer's disease and cognitive loss was published in 2017 in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease. Some experts have dubbed Alzheimer's disease type 3 diabetes due to the close link. Additionally, research has connected diabetes to a smaller hippocampus and lower blood flow to the brain, the #1 predictor of future memory issues. Blood sugar levels that are even slightly raised are a serious issue and are linked to memory loss, brain atrophy, and other disorders. 2013 research published in the New England Journal of Medicine discovered an association between dementia. 3. White carbs. Rice, potatoes, white bread, and spaghetti are all harmful for your memory. They are all high glycemic foods, which means that eating them quickly increase blood sugar and insulin levels. A single high glycemic meal damages memory, according to a 2015 review of the scientific evidence on food and cognitive deficiencies posted in Nutrients. Higher intakes of refined carbohydrates and lipids are associated with increased memory impairment. These white foods and other refined carbohydrates cause inflammation, which is known to increase the chance of developing dementias like Alzheimer's. 4. Fried foods. When it comes to memory, avoid foods like fried potatoes, poultry, donuts, and other fried foods. A diet enriched in fried foods, including processed meats, is linked to lower cognitive scores in memory and learning, according to a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science involving 18,080 adults. 5. Artificial sweets. Regular consumption of artificial sweets, like those present in diet sodas, may not bode well for recall. It may contribute to long-term insulin elevation, which raises your risk of developing disease. In addition, it increases the chance of developing heart disease, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome, all of which have been associated with impaired cognitive function. 6. Drinking alcohol. Overindulging in alcohol might cause memory loss. For instance, alcohol reduces blood flow to the cerebellum, a remarkable area of the brain linked to synchronization of cognition. In a 43-year follow-up research with more than 12,000 participants, heavy and very heavy drinkers had an elevated risk of dementia, although non-drinkers and moderate drinkers did not differ in dementia risk. While consuming more wine was lead to a lower risk of dementia, the benefit of wine was reversed at high doses. Gin, rum, vodka, tequila, whiskey, and brandy all raised the likelihood of dementia. Moderate to heavy drinkers had a 57% higher risk of dementia than non-drinkers and light drinkers, and they developed the disease earlier. 7. Fatty foods. These artificial fats, sometimes known as frankenfats, are included in partly hydrogenated vegetable oils and should not be a part of your diet if you want to maintain mental focus. Even among young adults, they are the worst fats for memory issues, according to study published in the 2015 issue of PLOS One. They can be found in packaged baked products like donuts, crackers, and snack foods, as well as shortening, a lot of processed foods, margarines, commercially prepared fried foods, and fried foods. High consumption of these unhealthy fats is connected to loss of the brain, cognitive deterioration, and an increased risk of disease, according to studies conducted in the neurobiology of aging.